everybody. You're watching the Christiana 321. I'm the Christiana, and today, when I posted the thing about cooking, I got so many comments about if I eat out all the time, what am I doing in the time of this crisis? Am I just eating cold pizza every day? Not every day, because today we are going to make vegan 5-minute curry. The recipe will be down there. It's by this YouTube brothers, twins maybe, called The Happy Pair. I'm not personally vegan, but I hate cooking meat. So when they say 5-minute curry, it's assuming some amount of skill level. My average is about 10 minutes, but I found ways to cut it down by cheating. I'll show you some of those cheats today. One of the things that I do through the cheat is I pre-open all of my cans. That took me a long time during my first go at this recipe. The other thing that I do is my garlic comes in these like little pre-chopped, like freeze-dried, preserved chunks. I pre-measure all of my spices and I just stick them all together because they all go in at the same time. And so I just dump this plate in when it gets to that point, and I don't have to worry about measuring in the middle. We're going to pre-chop this onion. We're going to heat up the water. One of the things about me that you may have noticed about my lovely kitchen, there is no more to it. It is just what you can see right now. I don't have a microwave. During this crisis, I can only make things that are either single serving or will be good cold. This curry makes about 4 servings for someone who eats the way that I eat. The recipe calls for it to be a thinly sliced onion. My tip is to make it about whatever you would consider to be bite-sized. When you're eating vegan meals, you want to make sure that you have whole proteins. Most vegan plant-based protein sources don't have the full 9 amino acids. And so the main protein source in this curry is chickpeas, which is on its own, not a whole thing. So I add in this couscous, but you take about a cup of the couscous, you put it in a bowl, you heat up water using your electric kettle, put in enough water to just a little bit more than cover it, and then you cover the bowl. Step 1 of the actual curry bit. Drain your chickpeas / garbanzo beans in the most useless strainer in the entire world. Step 2, put on a medium heat, add in some olive oil, you add in your onions, you add in like a shake or so of your garlic. You don't want your onions or your garlic to burn. That's the main thing, so you gotta stir it up. Classic cheat number 5. Cut up some fresh ginger. My grocery stores have this like sliced, lightly dried ginger, and you put in about a teaspoon of that. Now is where I get stressed, and the reason that I don't like cooking is there's too many things going on at once, and the Happy Pair people have 2 people. So, I don't remember which one's next. Next is the pepper. Oh no. You can use whatever pepper you want. They suggest a red chili pepper. I normally use habanero peppers, but the grocery store is out of everything because of Corona. I think it's called a serrano. Basically, you just want to thinly slice your pepper. Depending on how spicy you like it, you can get different peppers based on your spiciness level. But one tip is if you leave the seeds out, it makes it less spicy. I like it spicy, and I'm really lazy, so I leave the seeds in. Step number next, adding in your spices. I'll tell you what they are in just a second. 2 teaspoons of red curry powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, and 1 teaspoon of parsley, ground parsley. You let the spices simmer for like 30 seconds, which I guess it has by now, and then you add in all of your canned things. So a tin of tomato, a tin of coconut milk, and then your tin of chickpeas, which are draining in the sink. And then this is the part where you have your assistant over here stirring it up. Just me. Next up, you've got your fresh parsley, and you're gonna cut it up ones is very dry. Next up, you do your salt and your pepper. I think it's supposed to be about a teaspoon of each. Now this is the part where you add the parsley, and you would zest the lime. You just add in the juice of half a lime anyway, so who's even tasting the zest? Then I turn off the heat and let it sit while I kind of like clean up a little bit. So the final step is plating. I put a serving on top of my couscous, and then 3 more servings in these little plastic bins for later this week. And like I said, I don't have a microwave to warm up this curry, so throughout the week what I do is I either warm up some couscous and then it gets to a decent temperature, or I eat it cold with tortilla chips. And I'm sorry to the whole like India region. Taste-wise, they're close enough that if you can't get naan, just eat it with a pita. And the last step, everyone's favorite step, is doing the dishes. If you didn't watch my video about how to be a dish master instead of a dish master, click the link in the description. Sweet dreams, good night. If you make this and you use any of my cheats, or you have any other cheats that I could use, let me know, because this is stressful.